that B strat pocket. Will they go for 𝐤𝐚𝐻 side and try and protect?
Here we go. Keep your eyes on 𝕊𝐼 to get the first pick as he's looking for it. Ooh. There it is. Headshot's going to land. 𝐒𝐫 is going to find one as well. But 𝐬𝐻𝕬, well, he did at least a minimal amount of damage. Gets one pick, didn't get the second, but gives his team a chance on the retake here. Finesse with a big fight in Garage, and now the front is open. We can see a pinch coming in from Sentinels.
Such big kills from 𝐬𝐻𝕬. He is absolutely controlling this round. If that flank worked from Envy, this was over. But 𝐬𝐻𝕬 with the 4K. Oh my God, it starts from Garage. Envy not getting any of these operator picks to start. Looks like it's going to be that hit in mid with the run it back coming in from 𝐒𝐫. It's not going to be too much for the team just yet as 𝐤𝐚𝐻 does get a kill onto Shahzeeb. The 1-for-1 trade. Nice shock dart from 𝞈𝐷𝐻 is going to try to clean up with the spam. Oh. How did he make it through? But the retake has to happen as Envy gets the bomb down again.
𝐤𝐚𝐻 is so skinny on that killjoy. Gets away with a sliver of health. 4 Sentinels up still. And they are going to be clearing the site. Of course, no Sage Wall to just block it up and go for the instant defuse like we're used to. Instead, they've got to go for the kills. And 𝕊𝐼, he's got that bomb pinged, can just spam through the smoke as the Omen tries to provide cover. 𝐬𝐻𝕬 is going to hop this.
The wall of power being set up here by Sentinels going to happen. Shot from Dark Vision, he hits him. Right in the foot, shoots his big toe off. That would take anybody off a defusal, but it's going to be back on Ahri at half, and a kill from 𝞈𝐷𝐻 gives him 4.
Slow A hit is 𝐬𝐮𝐦. 𝞈𝐷𝐻 continues to spam, but the real work could be done by Sick here. They'll run it back.
Oh, slowly going. He thought he was going to get peeked. He did a good amount of damage, though. You can see it's going to be 𝕊𝐼 with basically 0 health on that bar at the top of your screen. Blade Storm is there. Lockdown is there for the killjoy as 𝐤𝐚𝐻 can try to get that up, but lockdown is down as Dapper makes quick work of that. Phantom shots through long, and the trades are back and forth as FNS has made it into A now. Will they be able to get Phoenix in? Can 𝐒𝐫 get that bomb down?
It's a nice push by Envy. They're losing players, but they make the most of it by sending Finesse in. Unfortunately, though, he is going to be pinned again. The spam from 𝞈𝐷𝐻 followed up with 𝐬𝐻𝕬 on the other side of the door. And it's going to be up to 𝐒𝐫. Can he be a legend again? Last night he had the 4K. Here he is only getting 1. It's going to be 𝐬𝐻𝕬 hunting the last remaining member. 𝐤𝐿𝐴 has been lurking out in the middle of the map. Now he's on the flank, finds the first, but 𝞈𝐷𝐻 is still on the site.
Oh, he knows he gets to play with a node in here. With the shadow step to the right. I don't know if that was heard through the... Oh my God, he got him through the paranoia! And 𝞈𝐷𝐻 did not know that switch happened. Paranoia messes with your hearing, and 𝞈𝐷𝐻 comes out with a quick shot.
And sealing the 5th round for Sentinels in a row. Now, money bonus is there for Envy. They've lost a lot of rounds in a row, and they're going to try and spend every credit they have this round here, Griff.
𝐬𝐻𝕬 from the homestead on the back of C, spraying down that long portion, and they find 2 kills through the smoke. That will stop Envy in their tracks on the gun round buy. Looks like Blade Storm is going to be coming out here for 𝕊𝐼, and he instantly gets floored as he drops into the site. 𝐬𝐻𝕬 takes down 𝐤𝐚𝐻, and it's just one after the other. One more kill here in 𝐒𝐫, and Sick makes quick work of 𝐒𝐿𝐴. What a round for Sentinels.
You can see the lurk from Sick on the bottom left of your mini-map. Meanwhile, the big fights are going down at A, and 𝕊𝐼 is going to swing wide, finding Shahzeeb, who is holding the top angle. 𝐒𝐫 is going to be leading the charge. Meanwhile, it's just noise in the middle of the map here from 𝐒𝐿𝐴. He's playing his role, and he's trying to continue to distract. Going to get punished, though, by Dapper. Nice lurk kill.
Oh, my word.
This one back to a 4v4.
Dapper, again, right place, right time, takes out the flank, and now Envy has to work with what's in sight. Post-plant utility a little low. They do have the digital mollies on it from 𝐤𝐚𝐻, and here comes Sentinels.
I know
exactly on the deep flank, but there's a tripwire in his way. Meanwhile, 𝐒𝐫 buying time with that blaze wall. And we're going to see 𝕊𝐼 find this second shot. Sick will finally cut him down, and now Dapper comes out with the trade. The neural theft is enormous so far for Sentinels, and everyone will be cut down on the site. Sick is going to get the defuse, and he is going to be another step closer to...
Is at the beginning here, I think for the first time in the earliest. So we'll see how they move. Good damage towards mid right now. We do see a few are low. And it's going to be the 8-count take. Do they get all the way in here? Shahzeeb has to back off again. Sentinels okay with the retake. Waiting, and 𝐒𝐫 tries to get the push on. Shahzeeb says, nuh-uh.
And Shahzeeb continues to take a little bit of damage from that nano swarm, but he pops out the blades. The storm is available. No more upwinds, but he is going to be taken down before a knife can go flying. 𝐤𝐚𝐻 looking for his second as the killjoy continues to impress.
It's exactly what Envy needed, I feel like, to work a little bit quicker and to get Sentinels off their positions. Sentinels just seems to have these angles they're able to hold as Envy has been moving in slow.
I like that Envy continues to work this A behind the turret. That's what stalled out Dapper on the flank last round. Unfortunately for them, Mummy just walks into a headshot from Shahzeeb, who's set up for another, just misses wide left, but Dapper is there to clean up the finesse. And this is a great bounce back from Sentinels early on.
They're just so confident in their shots. I mean, an off, yeah, that's not going to be easy to get out of. A lot of util is going to be able to take down Dapper. Exactly, that's what I was going for. They did get the return on investment, but they invested a lot. And we heard some of the players talking earlier. It's just hard to take out a team that's feeling confident, that's always in your face. And to have Shahzeeb up from there and then Dapper peek, meaning the other team is going to know someone might be there, and Dapper still comes up with a shot. Ugh. Sentinels is just on fire right now. 𝐤𝐚𝐡𝐻 already in sight by himself, almost gets two as 𝐒𝐽𝐵 opens that up. We'll see how Envy can play this post plant.
And you could see the rotation that actually went down from Sentinels. They stayed on B, they stayed on C, because Envy, every other time, they've backed up after some initial pressure. So nice job by Envy just to run fully onto the site with the 3 remaining members. It comes down to the 2v2. Sick has curveballs to work with, but so does 𝐒𝐽𝐵. He's going to flank at the perfect time, but that somehow flashes him over the box. 𝐤𝐻𝐿 is going to save the day, keeps his teammate alive. Well, they've made it back-to-back. If they could finish 8-4, this would be a big victory on the attack. But Dapper strikes early, not playing A. He runs out through the mid and finds the first pick. Spike's still down in the back, but 𝐒𝐽𝐵 takes down Zoms. It's 4-on-4.
𝐒𝐽𝐵 has definitely said he's feeling it. He feels like he's at the peak of his play here as they reach the grand finals. Finds Sick behind the box. Better Phoenix wins. Another one impossibly finding Dapper just around the corner, but they know he's there. So now intel to the team. But this is where Dapper thrives. He loves the pressure. And yes, tips his cap to the side of Envy as they do not want part of this party.
𝐒𝐽𝐵 already with 3.
Here's the shot. Oh my gosh, the cat and mouse. Oh, it's going to work for him. Possibly Shahzeeb still be able to hit the shot here. And knowing the next one has to be close. The ring around the Rosie on default. Is he going to be able to hit it as FNS comes up big? And now it's Cypher versus Cypher Puckett.
Finesse was so clutch against T1 in the 1v1s. The neural theft is going to give him all the information. Both Cyphers investing their ultimates in this battle, so it'll be headshots only.
The hardest headshots ever.
The tiny brain. Tiny mannequin head.
See, it's so difficult. It's almost impossible. They try right away. FNS tries to decoy with the gate. Special hands by Dapper.
It's tickle time. All right, 7 health versus 8 health. This is a ridiculous fight. And excuse me, 80 health. We'll see if Dapper can land the headshot. He is banking on it. Finesse has played this perfectly, and Finesse is going to find the shoulder IGLs.
Yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I am on board with that.
Here's going to be the peek from Zoms, and Mummy with the flick finds his belly button. C has been opened up. Can they push the spike there? 𝐤𝐚𝐡𝐻 through the smoke is spamming, and he's going to connect on 𝐤𝐻𝐿 with a random headshot. Hits himself a little bit with that shock dart, but also prevents any jump ups.
My gosh. This is going to clear soon, and there's the shot. Mummy hits another one exactly like his first. I don't know if it's going to be an easy retake here for Sentinels. They've been slowing down a bit on the ability to get to the post plant. Shot from 𝐒𝐽𝐵. Everybody for Envy just nailing their shots this round.
Mummy is back to his peak form. He is flicking like a madman, and even though 𝐤𝐚𝐡𝐻 is able to take down 𝐒𝐽𝐵, you have to think that Envy are the heavy favorites here with Spike planted, 3 players on C to defend it. It's the final round as well, so you can all die to the bomb. You don't have to worry about weapons here, but 𝐤𝐚𝐡𝐻 says, worry about my ultimate. There are 2 random shots that will land for back-to-back kills. Only Mummy alive. He's got to go clutch in the 1v1.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Envy trying to open up one of those windows of opportunity. 𝐒𝐽𝐵 getting aggressive and finds Zom's face and takes it right off.
This is so big. We talked about the importance of pistol rounds against Sentinels. Envy, they've struggled with it early on. They've got to win this pistol to stay in the fight. 𝐒𝐽𝐵 will be dropped, but 𝐤𝐻𝐿 is there to score back. So a 4-on-3. Envy still holding strong on defense, and Finesse is going to help from long. Nice pinch coming in. As 𝐤𝐚𝐡𝐻 is down to 100 health, I thought he was going to take more damage there from Finesse. He is going to be the last hope in a 1v3, and it's not going to happen. Mummy shuts it down, and there is the round.
But that spike is still hanging out, so we'll see what they actually decide to do in the end.
Envy is going to be set up here for 𝐤𝐚𝐾 and 𝐒𝐿 to go for the trades. Nice job getting rid of the camera. 𝕊𝐻𝕋 wisely backs down, but you're trapped now, 𝐒𝐚. And 𝐒𝐿 is going to find 𝕊𝐻𝕋. Didn't feel the presence of 𝐒𝐚 in the corner, and 𝐒𝐚 will be able to trade that out. So 𝐤𝐚𝐾's in a bit of trouble here. He does have all kinds of gear, but in fact, as you take a peek at the minimap, it looks like it's gone now.
Yeah. Oh, my word.
Somebody has been watching film. Shout out to the coaches here, and 𝐤𝐾 is ready for it.
𝔼₉ comes in. 𝐤𝐿𝐲 takes him out blind, and it looks like he's going to have a nice crossfire here, but they double team him from that left side. And 𝔼₉ is just finding utility and rifle kills here as he shuts him down. 𝕊𝐻𝕋 with the tactical use of dash as he gets in right within range of this plant.
Talk about utility use from 𝕊𝐻𝕋. He throws up the cloud in front of Shahzeeb. Going in favor of Envy. They're definitely heating up, and more importantly, they have been making this tough financially for the Sentinels. This is another crucial round as you see the investment coming in. The run it back is good for one. 𝐒𝐿 will be able to stay alive as he returns to his body. 𝐤𝐾 on the other side of the wall won't be able to trade out, though, as 𝐒𝐚 finds the headshot.
It does seem like Sentinels kind of has these angles.
So you don't need to react right away for Envy, but that's starting to weigh in on the back of your mind.
Bladestorm is there if they do lose a sight too much. The B take comes in, and this is pretty normal late into a round. A lot of people leave B because of the ability to rush it right away. 𝕊𝐻𝕋 always on the flank. This man with a lot of the first bloods. This one coming in a little later to the round, but his positioning usually helps the team take out an impact player on the opposing side.
Last time Shahzeeb was looking for 𝕊𝐻𝕋 with an operator. The cloud burst and movement threw him off. He's holding a hard angle. And 𝕊𝐻𝕋 is going to choose not to challenge. We are just going to give them this round. Keep our weapons.
It really helps switch up how the defenders can play. Again, there's the info grabbed, and we'll see if that is any movement from Envy. I mean, their positioning right now is fantastic with that kill, so just knowing they're a person up gives them a big advantage.
It's been a slow push up. That was 𝐬𝐬's dark cover that just cleared in garage.
It's so easy to want to challenge somebody that's in your garage. You want to take it back, but you're right. Envy is doing a great job at rotating around, keeping themselves alive, keeping the pressure up as 𝐤𝐾 takes down two. Shahzeeb now alone in that B site, has to call back for 𝐒𝐚, and he is not going to make it.
Yeah, good luck, Shahzeeb. He is going for the miracle play. 13 seconds left. The blades are out. He's not going to find anything, and he's going to lose his gun.
It looks like they'll start moving towards A to start things off.
𝐒𝐿 is going to be on the really late flank. Normally he gets aggressive with the run it back. This time I don't think they'll expect it. And the read is here. 3 defenders all stacking up in the back of A, and 𝐤𝐽, she's going to throw down that lockdown. So anyone in the area is going to be dropping their gun and standing still basically for 8 seconds.
𝐤𝐚. Go! 𝐤𝐚. Oh, he just got out, but he may not be chased. There's still a bit of pressure here created on the long portion by Shahzeeb. 𝕊𝐻𝕋 pushing through where we saw 𝐒𝐿 previously. He's even deeper now. They're an attacker spawn. Oh my gosh, Bucket. Envy really trying to push themselves to the limit on this one. It may have lost a little too much ground in the sights.
Yeah.
It's going to be the pressure from the Stinger, and 𝕊𝐻𝕋 picks up a free gun.
I feel like Envy,
my word.
Envy tried to force that one a little bit. Let's take a look at the push from Sentinels here. They know that 𝐤𝐾 is always set up with all of his gear down long. 𝐒𝐿 tries to push forward, but 𝐤𝐚 is going to hit him with the curveball instantly.
Sentinels just feel like they're in the head of their opponent sometimes with activating a strat immediately on a round when they haven't done it before. Jumping out of the window, 𝕊𝐻𝕋 actually gets hit through the wall on that shot, and they may want to take this all the way B. Sentinels rushing in.
Not the best cloud, as it's going to be 𝔼₉ charging right through, finds 𝐒𝐿𝐲. And it's going to be 𝕊𝐻𝕋 on the back end. Remember, Finesse last time got caught in the garage. This time tries to flank all the way around 𝕊𝐻𝕋, but he finds the headshot anyway.
It just does not seem like 𝕊𝐻𝕋 wants to go down this game. Every time we see the 𝕊𝐻𝕋 FNS fight, it is 𝕊𝐻𝕋 coming up with a little more finesse. 𝕊𝐻𝕋 takes down 𝔼₉. Is the rotation coming in from Sentinels now?
Nice job by 𝕊𝐻𝕋 not to die instantly, but there's just too many players around. You're not keeping that up. Moving their way down short. 𝐒𝐿, he's got a feeling, and now he's going to hear it. Around the corner, he's going to get 3 with the flash. Finds the first on 𝐤𝐚. A second curveball is here to punish, but can he connect? Healing himself up while buying time. The molly is there to stall as well. Great defense up to this point, but it was enough time for 𝔼₉ to flank.
It's a big kill, too. They kill the run it back. Envy has a much greater chance to get themselves back in the sight here. Nice dash through. Can 𝕊𝐻𝕋 keep himself alive? It's a lot of pincer here coming in from Envy. Looks like Sentinels knows which angle to look.
Can 𝐤𝐽𝐳 be the hero? 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻 says no. 𝐤𝐿𝐲 is going to find him, though. And it's a 2-on-2 here, Riv.
Slowly moving in. 92 HP here with some armor. Dapper low. As we're back onto 𝐬𝐤𝐳, checking his angles, everything that he can. Spam so they know where one is coming from. They have to watch from the smoke. He's almost getting the defuse down, and they killed him right before it goes off. It's at half. It's the 1v1. Dapper's been good, but it's going to be 𝐤𝐿𝐲 with the 3K to pick this one up.
We're staying alive. Envy is still in it. And they're looking for double digits now. That one came down to the wire, but it was the hero play from Caboose, buying so much time at short, doing the damage, picking up the first kill on Sick. And even though 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻 was able to flank, 𝐤𝐽𝐳 comes over the top and answers back with a few kills of his own. Envy staying alive in this one, and remember, they barely had weapons that last round. Now they've got a Spectre, they've got a Judge on 𝐒𝐿𝐲. No blades to work with, but you still have Finesse's ult as well as 𝐤𝐿𝐲's teleport if needed.
See where the Omens are setting up. Smoke window, push mid, coming in from Envy. See if they can get an early frag here. He pushes up all the way to the box. Oh my gosh, Sick on the other side of the wall. The game of cat and mouse, and 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻 holds window in the dark vision to make sure they get Caboose this time.
And I don't even know if he was looking for that second player in the back. He was just already pre-aiming. As the jump came in, we're gonna see Sick get the info, but only on one.
The Killjoy stuff on that A site, we may be able to just find her in utility. The plan is to go in, and that is actually going to be able to see 𝐤𝐽𝐳 for a moment as he hides in hell. Dapper takes him down and sends him even further.
What a way to finish this. This is the first time 𝐤𝐽𝐳 doesn't shoot the dart from 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻, it feels like, in this half, and he is instantly punished. Sick is around the corner for anyone pushing from the defender spawn. Meanwhile, Dapper setting up to make sure no one's dropping from heaven. Out comes 𝐒𝐿𝐲, though, and he is going to make it count with the Judge. Unfortunately, though, everyone else is waiting on the site, and it will be a 13-9 finish as Sentinels strike first.
See if what Doa said is right. Who's farmed more forest boars as they go into hookah to start things off? 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻 obviously getting a few, but 𝐒𝐿𝐲 answers back as he unravels the side of Sentinels in their hookah take.
Very clean headshots coming out of 𝐒𝐿𝐲 is going to give Envy a chance here, but they're already down a player, and Spike is going down from 𝐬𝐤𝐳. So Sentinels will have the post plant set up they want. They have a Sage of their own, and Sick is going to wall off that CT entrance, meaning you got to push through elbow. We've got Shahzeeb watching it. Good luck, Envy.
Nice smoke from 𝐤𝐿𝐲. That dark vision will allow him to play a little bit off of this Sage wall. Help from 𝐤𝐽𝐳 in hookah. The 3v2, and there's so many angles in this site, Puckett. It's going to be tough.
𝐬𝐤𝐳 with the ghost gets the classic, is going to win this battle against the Sage. 𝐤𝐿𝐲 finds two, but it's not enough. Shahzeeb is there. Powerful combo, but 𝐤𝐽𝐳 with the perfect defense weapon. The Judge at short range can be devastating. He trades out kills and gets the info.
𝐤𝐿𝐲 trying to tag a few as he peppers Dapper down. Sick trades back with that shot, and now the bomb default plant from Sick. 𝐬𝐤𝐳's hold showers almost up and over. A big play coming in there from 𝐒𝐿𝐲, but he didn't catch the ledge.
Shahzeeb just backing out wisely. They know just play with the time here. You've got the Jet weak. 𝐒𝐿𝐲 can't truly peak healthily, and he is just the last player who will get pinned down. Shahzeeb with the Bulldog finds three. He is just 2 orbs away from an ult of his own.
To see if they get Envy in any pushes or any error peaks here. Slowly moving forward. 𝔑𝐚𝐡𝐻 is going to try to start this off with a hot hands to the back of the site, and is now up to Envy to defend.
Caboose is going to push himself up top, but instantly shut down. 3 kills being scored here from Sentinels, and they only have 2 more players to deal with. They're on opposite sides as 𝐤𝐽𝐳 is going to get cut down. 𝐤𝐿𝐲 gets the news. All of my teammates are dead. I'm just going to take this operator and try and work some magic here in round 4.
Their opponent's mime almost from the beginning of the round. Great push here coming in from Envy. What a jump, what a dash, but 𝐒𝐿𝐲 goes down almost immediately. Caboose coming up with the kills that he usually finds in those pressure moments.
And that's what I was hoping to see from Envy. I expected it in the previous round, didn't realize they had saved. Now, with just low buys, they were able to get out. They trade out 𝐒𝐿𝐲 for 2 kills, and most importantly, they walk away with weapons here. So it could be a more even fight on site. 𝐬𝐤𝐳 is going to start this one up with the orbital strike. That's just going to force defenders out of position. And Caboose, he's going to make his Vandal count. Shahzeeb goes down. This is huge round coming in from Envious.
They know 𝐤𝐿𝐲's rotated over. They can guess what kind of utilities already came at them from the site. Do they decide to teleport here? If they can make a bit more of a move out of the site. No, it's going to be a committal here to the B. A great shot by 𝐸₉ Oh my god, he goes for the classic. Felt like he was being rushed from elbow, and he's ready to make it work either way. The 2v1 now pocket. Can he make it work? 𝐸₉ coming up with possible 4K.
Sentinels
oh my god,
have a star. I think Dapper has been watching the film. His camera's going to catch that before anything acts. But really, it's these 4 players stacked up on the left side of the mini-map, led by 𝐸₉ again, who opens up with another 2-piece.
The crosshair placement, the firing obviously had a little bit of help behind him there, but just for sure, always sure about himself to be one of the first ones in, trying to open up the team. And look at the aim! Able to tag someone in the back of the site. Sentinels hits you before they even get in the site.
Everyone forced to back out, and that is going to be a free plant. Dapper finds Mummy amongst the chaos as everyone has rotated in. Good luck. 𝐒𝐻 is trapped between 4 players. He does have some help from the far end as 𝐒𝐿ipso finds one with the operator, but he's just got to run for his life. Sentinels are gathering their 7th round.
Also worth to get that ult out, even if it saves the operator, it seems, for them. Giving that over to 𝐿𝐷 is going to be big. Does he save it? Oh my god! Oh my god, the jumping classic from Sick. They're just able, even with that ult, they figure out who's at the site bucket. And the information coming in from Sentinels. Always tidbits here and there. A good push in. Molly keeps one from dropping. 𝐸₉ and Dapper come up with 2 kills to open up the round, as it's going to be a hookah strike.
This has got to be so frustrating. And 𝐸₉'s going to get healed as soon as he jumps out here. In fact, Sick just says, I want the kill. He's going to run in. Ice is off the back. No wall. He had used it previously in the round, but Spike will go down, and it's going to be a 4v2 here for Mummy and 𝐒𝐿ipso. 𝐒𝐿ipso does find Dapper, though, so a small victory early.
And again, with the way that Envy has told us, we heard from Caboose, they relay information to FNS as a mid-round team. You know, defense is the opponents coming to you, saying, yeah, we'll play your map, and then we'll take attacking side and just be a freight train all the time. Run it back, comes through, the train's back on the track, and here comes 𝐸₉. Possibly a flash over the wall. The team helps him out. The combo to come through, and he can't get a kill just yet, but they have info of who's on the site.
Not only do they know where the Sage is, they heard the action from the left. Caboose with a great counter, though, as he goes up and over. Unfortunately, can't find Sick with the Vandal, and he is going to get dropped. Finesse instantly gathering the info. But what is there to know other than you're outgunned? It's going to be 𝐒𝐿ipso in a 1 versus 3. And how many times have we seen Sentinels actually hit A? I think it was just the 1 round.
Yeah, honestly.
It has been B after B after B. And they do not have an answer on retakes.
I like that round from Envy. That was Envy not waiting to be a few steps behind, but instantly playing off of what? Yeah.
Mummy can be that pop-off player for you from Envy, but Shahzeeb now switching over to the 𝐿𝐷. He's just pinging them with shock darts. He's hitting them with recon arrows. He's pushing them out. Finally, Mummy is going to take down 𝐸₉. So first blood will go to Envy in round 12, but Dapper answers back, and in an instant res comes out of Sick.
Res on the side of Envy, almost a shot there. Almost tagged him too, but they get out another waterfall from the hookah area, but Envy may be ready for this one. Shahzeeb slowly working in. 𝐿𝐷's done big work this round to keep them off, and he just misses that shot. He's got to hit one of these. It's becoming a little too tight of a play on B here, as Sentinels have 1 player left. Gets out of 𝐤𝐷, make sure he has the long range so he can play pressure after hearing that spike go down.
Both cages are available. Perfect bait, but 𝐒𝐻 is clean. You've played against him already. You know he's coming out at the start. The question is, does he have Shahzeeb with him or Dapper? And Dapper is going to fall to a headshot from Caboose. Perfect execution on the start.
Caboose in the front of that train. And it looks like it's going to be 𝐸₉ trying to play more of a one-and-done position. Can he make it work? 𝐿𝐷 takes him down. B is now open for Envy as they look to grab this pistol round. How can the retake from Sentinels happen?
All right, so Shahzeeb's going to hit the port, trying to apply a little bit of pressure on the back of hookah, but 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐷 is going to go down, and you're going to see a smoke in the way here for Sick. So they won't be able to work together at all. And Caboose, this is what they needed. They needed their entry man to start scoring his 2nd kill of the round. Both been clean headshots with the Ghost in hand. Finesse is looking for his. Sick is going to trade out back-to-back headshots. Round's not over. It should be. But we'll see what else he can do here.
The classic Sick, if you will. It just finds him with a quick ghost shot. And
do you wall up and run through the portal?
Ooh.
It could be a move from Envy that we've seen previously.
Oh, Just a few more seconds on that. 𝐤𝐴𝐬 with the first kill coming up. Here comes the flasher on the wall after Paranoia. Can this be it for 𝐸𝐿𝐷? And there's just too much of an angle, and he stays safe.
Triple flash, but 𝐒𝐽𝐵 was able to get through 𝐤𝐤𝐳. That is going to be the saving grace here from Envy as 𝐒𝐿𝐷 comes out. 𝐸𝐚 holds strong. 2 through the wall. He's going to earn himself a res as well, so can bring a teammate back. Meanwhile, Spike in the hands of the Jett as Mummy is going to try and get this plant down, but it'll be a 1 versus 3 retake defense after Mummy gets this plant out.
Where does he go? 1-up draft. Few of the cloud bursts. But it's the 𝐵LADESTORM and the operator. I think he saves 𝐵LADESTORM for another round when they have to get an eco in. And Dapper just eagle-eyes these shots as the team comes in, finds his mark.
Several weeks ago, 𝐤𝐴𝐬, he throws out the owl drone, gets the info that 2 players are there, doesn't tag anyone, but still wants to peek with the operator, and a nice wide swing coming out of 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐚𝐿 to find the headshot.
Those are the chances they have to take. No way, 𝞈 hits that one as well. Finesse comes around, it looks like he was going to have it just past that curveball, but 𝞈 is making everything work when he needs to. It's up to Zoms though, as the team was able to get in, Envy that is, into the B site and extend this one more round for themselves.
Is 𝐒𝐽𝐵 going to be ready for it? Dapper making some noise, going to try and bait it. Here comes 𝞈. Curveball perfectly timed with that door opening, but 𝐒𝐽𝐵 is there. Vandal is strong, and he's going to pull out the rocket. So opening pick going to Envy. 𝐤𝐴𝐬 gets out with his life for now.
Still playing towards long. Great kill by 𝐤𝐴𝐬. Another one maybe just runs out as he has got to get the reload mid-fight. And this is Envy trying to make their way in. 3v3 to stay alive on map 2 of the grand finals here, as it may go to a game 3 for Sentinels. Will it happen? The push in. 𝐒𝐿𝐷 1-2, and FNS drops him to keep Envy alive.
Yeah, Mummy's 3K is going to earn him the 𝐵LADESTORM. Also, keep your eyes on the Sages this round. I really don't like the idea of 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐚 peeking first. Save that res if you can. On the other side, same thing goes for 𝐸𝐚, but already it's 𝐒𝐵 who's going to be dropped in the hookah this time around, losing the 1v1.
Has not been a spot the Sentinels was really able to grab, so this will slow down Envy just a bit. Oh my word,
He
𝐤𝐴𝐬.
aims up with the second shot, where everyone else would aim down the ramp. He expects the updraft.
With a bit of util coming from behind, we can see 𝐒𝐿𝐷 ready to throw out maybe something towards that elbow.
𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐚 says, I don't mind being first. Comes in, takes 𝞈 down.
Yep.
Numbers don't matter to this man, and 𝐸𝐚, he is going to be behind the enemy lines. Could potentially throw up the wall. And he is going to stand on top of it, but can't see over this dark cover.
TP? There it is. He was bouncing out so fast you could almost tell, seeing that it was going to be the rotation from FNS. The in-game leader calls it. It's going to be an A hit, and we'll see how Sentinels gets back on this. Mummy gets taken down as they knew he'd be there to stop the res.
That was such a big brain play to try and set up for the res, a bigger brain play to punish it.
Seriously.
Zoms already finding one head, looking for another, as it's going to be Finesse pushing through the clouds. Behind enemy lines, trigger discipline, can't connect it though, only had 5 bullets in his magazine.
Oh, the missed off shot by 𝐤𝐴𝐬 there is definitely going to not pay off. The defuse coming in now. Ooh, 𝐒𝐿𝐷 goes down. That's going to be all they needed. After the first shot, they knew where he was, and that will be the round that Sentinels have only dropped this map 3 times in their competitive history, but one of those times was to get to Together We Are Terrific, aka Envy now. Looks like they'll be heading into this one. 𝐤𝐴𝐬 straight in. They don't even want to give you a chance to tell this story. Bucket is there like, tell this story. The 3K for our Jett, as well as just a freight train from A towards sewers. All right, and that's a great throw as well coming in from Zoms, because that's not going to be seen traveling to the spot, so they don't know that that did come from the right side. FNS starts off with a nice ghost shot here as Envy wants it back. They're on the attack. We'll see if Zoms can blind them all out here. No, he gets taken down by 𝐒𝐵. A quick take by Envy here.
All right, Phantom's going to be grabbed by 𝞈, but what a start from Finesse. We said it's going to take 2 headshots. Well, he lands both of his with the ghost to get this spike down. And Envy, a very impressive take. Outgunned, no armor, and they're doing work as 𝐒𝐿𝐷 hits the flank. Envy is set up to steal round 2 here.
Yeah, completely throwing Sentinels for a loop. They did not expect such an aggressive strat from all corners of the map here. And a great tag onto Dapper as he tries to pull the dart out 𝐒𝐿𝐷.
On the other end, 𝐸𝐚 not showing his face yet. There is a tripwire in his way from Dapper to help out. And it's an A rotate, but 𝐤𝐻𝕋𝕬's waiting and lurking. Gets one, but that is it. It's now all on 𝐬𝐬s.
A lot of teams loving that zipline control now. 𝐬𝐬s has to do what he can from medium to long range in the back of the site. A nice paranoia to give himself a little bit more time, and he turns away two from Envy. Is this enough time for Sentinels to rotate? What a play already. A sick is here, but 𝐬𝐬s goes down.
Nice push by 𝕬.
Wow.
Was able to get one, but the operator won't land on sick. Defense is holding strong. 30 seconds left, but that spike should be able to freely rotate. Yes, they'll have to break through a tripwire, but that goes down instantly. 𝐤𝐿ipso predicts it. And you're going to see 𝐻 put this one in a deep plant. They're going to try and protect this corner, make the Sentinels lean over heavy from the top of B.
Great mid-round call there by 𝐻. I mean, credit to 𝐬𝐬 too for turning away, but it has been countered, and they have the spike down now at B. Pushing in, Sinatra takes down one. It's going to be the one way, but not really helping too much as 𝐻 ready and waiting to take down two. Can they do it? Takes down sick, almost gets the transfer to Dapper, but it's not enough. And you see Sinatra right now, so they have to get him up close. So each time on the overview, you can see if he's setting up that one way. Walls mid as Sentinels want to be able to move a little bit freer this time.
Tapper with the one-way punishes 𝐤𝐵, sees the legs and cuts him down through it.
I know exactly where you are.
And this is going to be a little bit of a slow round, as you're going to see the fedoras come off.
Just blade storms actually looking at each other. Shahzeeb comes up. 𝐵etterJet wins on this trade. And now for your fifth round, Envy looking like they may drop this one and finally give the lead to Sentinels.
That was such a sick peek coming in from 𝐤𝐻𝕋𝕬. I thought he was going to have Shahzeeb dead to rights. He jumps off of the wall, and 𝐬𝐬s is waiting low on A. You're able to bounce back after losing a pistol, but you need this one.
Big ultimates and big kills to start. Sick almost getting out, but makes a move before his wall is fully formed. A few shots towards mid. Beautiful damage now coming in. Onto the side of Envy as they do get a res up, and 𝕬𝐼 answers back.
Excellent blast pack out of there by 𝐤𝐵. He sees Sinatra flying through the air and just dips, dodges the rocket.
Oh, Sinatra.
And that is going to be an ultimate neutralize. Sinatra just lurking in the mid, but Envy should know this, and they're not going to continue to peek mid. I think they're just going to keep 𝐤𝐿ipso there to hold it, or everyone else will go to A. 𝐤𝐿ipso finds Sinatra, but Dapper's there on the backstab.
They're just pushing everywhere. He wanted to be able to help Sinatra in mid, so Dapper pushes up too. A quick check towards mail room in the plant. Over at A, as 𝐤𝐵 is looking for a party. The showstopper possibly onto 𝐬𝐬s. He hits himself. He shot the wall.
That's a pucket rocket. 𝐤𝐵, it's been happening to the best of us for years, buddy. Don't take it personally. But Sentinels, just like that, are back in this round, at least for now. Can 𝕬𝐼 defend the spike? Yes, he can. 𝕬𝐼 is clean with 3.
Yes, they're able to take mid. That's their return on investment. But Sick also has quite a bit of info from that smoke. And now the peek. Oh, he almost gets 𝐤𝐿ipso, but they were ready for that. This stack they always have. Oh, he jumped off. The perfect timing.
Okay.
Sinatra gets himself to safety. Actually, the one way's able to save him. That was huge from Dapper, actually allowing the reposition. You gotta be kidding me. Sentinel stays alive for Ben. Dapper still taking him down.
The pinch is there. The time is gone. No luck for 𝕬𝐼. Let's take a look at Dapper. And Dapper, we talked about it. Is he the best Cypher in North America? He's definitely in my top 3.
Way to curse him.
𝕬𝐼 is going to punish, but Shahzeeb, he's got blades of his own. It's jet-on-jet action, and it's going to be Sinatra now drop. 𝕬𝐼 having a huge impact on a low eco round.
Yeah. Res comes in there. Oh my God. 𝐤𝐵 feels that one as the res comes up. He makes them hatch that raise grenade right under them. And now as that spike is planted in B, Envy stands 3 strong for the post plant. It doesn't look like Sentinels is going to be able to make their way too much closer without getting that contest.
𝐤𝐵 says, come on in. Paranoia is great, but you could still see a meter from your face, and he is able to trade out 1 kill. So it's all up to 𝐬𝐬s here on defense. Spike has been planted. He's going to tickle it, look for anyone that is going to come out the challenge, and 𝕬𝐼 finds his 3rd. The Blade Storm, the difference maker in round 10.
Before they get on to that defender side.
𝐤𝐻𝕋𝕬 is going to see the jiggle peek. Sinatra showed this earlier, had the opportunity, but he was ready to transfer too early. Needed 1 more bullet, and 𝐤𝐵 flicks with the Vandal. Great opening push here on B. All 4 players will lock it down, and look at the Sentinels. They're just going to have the buddy system in the remaining half of this round, probably going with a save. You got to think they've got money going into round 12, but I'm not quite sure. 𝐤𝐵 has been punished by it multiple times so far, but they might run just right through it.
Looks up, hits that one way, throws down another to reposition on the right side. I love it. Looking for feet, but he's not going to be able to hit the shot. It's just a little too small of an opening, but he dodges, and he gets shot in the back. A nice kill as they trade back and forth. B is Envy's. How does Sentinels answer?
Poor Sick. He was looking for the Cypher, but found Sick in the back. Envy's going to get the spike down. It's a 4v3, make it a 3v3. 𝐸 was able to find a headshot with his Phantom, and he is pressuring up 𝕉 all the way out. 𝐤𝐿ipso is waiting up top of the rafters.
Slowly moving in. Shahzeeb's feeling the headshot with a Sheriff. Can he make it happen? Looks, oh, it's just to the right. He didn't get enough of a corner. He thought he had the angle, and now it's going to cost them a second attempt to come in, and they know where at least Shahzeeb is.
Shahzeeb, operator in a smoke versus 3 players. It's the final round of the half. You had to go for the challenge, but finesse. Here comes the attack, though. 40 seconds left on the clock. You expect them to come in the next 15, and it looks like that time is right now. Tripwire is going to find the first bomb, but he never saw Caboose, so he's in the power position, and he is going to put it to use to make it 3 straight kills.
Ridiculous. Whoever shot that room before him, they get a trophy. Caboose coming up with 4 as it was an unexpected spot.
Last 2 maps.
5A. That's a run. That's a Roomba. W's are being pressed, and 𝐸 finds 𝐷𝐷𝐷 through the gate, and it's right up to the rafters here. Can he do any work from heaven? He'll drop to create the pressure and not let FNS out right away.
Operator from Shahzeeb now in hand as he's going to collect that off of his alter ego. And he's got heaven on lock. 𝐸 went up top and then back down.
Right out of the gate as Sentinels get their first gun round. They are just bolting to A, and we see Envy was not ready for it. Next round may be a bit different, but Sentinels doing a very good job of using this strategy to pick up a fast round on their first gun.
And right now, Envy's trying to make it expensive. Keep throwing down the ice, watch their exits, get them all to blow up to the bomb, and it's going to be a repeat as Caboose finds 3 more. His buddy 𝐤𝐿ipso is there to find a 4th. And this is really nice job by Caboose. A lot of people would want to peek this,
right?
Get over aggressive. You know 𝐸 is just baiting you. He's going for the spray, but Caboose will find one. 𝐸𝐽𝑘 is there, and 𝐤𝐿ipso from the top is going to be taken down. So 𝐬𝐿𝐬's breaking through with 17 seconds left. Should be able to get this spike planted. We will have the Cypher Dapper with op in hand to protect him from heaven. A threat, though, is finesse, who is lurking from low.
Just looking for one, no right click just yet. 𝐷𝐷𝐷 looking to get the darts back, but Dapper says no, and the trades come from Dapper and 𝐬𝐬𝐬's to make sure it is a Sentinel round.
Maybe that's something that finesse will start to do later in this game. For now, though, we watch 𝐸 as he double invests the blast packs. 𝐸𝐽𝑘 was able to slip by, but there's the first pick, and 𝐸 is ready, sprays through the smoke, couldn't find 𝐸𝐽𝑘, knew he had to be hiding.
I thought that smoke from 𝐬𝐬𝐬's was going to save him for a moment, but 𝐸 being 𝐸 finds the frags. 𝐤𝐿ipso now on the operator once again. We only saw this recently within the tournament, but he has been showing up, and he does again. One more coming out of dark. He's going to aim up. It's not going to be the shot just yet. 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬's going to get a little bit closer.
That looked good to me. He's got another attempt, but it's 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬 flying, floating, and right-clicking with the classic. What an annoying jet to play against is 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬. And 𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐷, well, he is going to be the last hope for Envy in this round 18. Operator of his own. This would be a costly loss if he loses his life here. And he knows there's going to be a player up to his left. One low, and it's 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬 from the low peak.
By the Envy squad.
Envy have so many ultimates to work with this round. We'd like to see them start to invest it. You got to win 5 before Sentinels wrap this up with 2 more. And there's an opening pick. 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬 is going to find Caboose's head. Will the res come through? You've already invested your wall, so you need a lot of cloud cover and more pressure.
Puckett, that's been the spot. 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬 finally finds one, but 𝐤𝐿ipso gets him back. Nicely done to trade back on the main opera of Sentinels. And now it's going to be Dapper taking down 𝐸𝐽𝑘. We're watching 𝐤𝐿ipso. Another shot for him, but he peels out a little too much there, and Sick gets one with the res.
Sick says, let me teach you how to res 𝐸𝐽𝑘.
Yep.
𝐸𝐻 comes right back alive, 4-on-2. 𝐸𝐻 with the spike plant. Neural Theft is available for finesse if he's somehow able to work a pick here.
We need more than a tip of the cap for this one, Puckett. Will it be able to work, though? One looks up, the crossfire comes in, and it's going to be 𝐸𝐻 and 𝐬𝐬𝐬's answering right back with a crossfire of their own.
I mean, he wants to be aggressive. Is 𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐷 going to take the fight? Camera is out, the distraction is there, and he still hits the shot.
You called it. You felt it coming, and I think the fans did too. 𝐸𝐻𝑧𝐬𝐬 loves to make a mark on the last round, and Sentinels will follow through now in a 5v4 to see if they get this.
And look at the minimap, the reaction from Envy. They are so worried about an A plant. After that opening pick, you're expecting the push coming through, but that spike, it was all the way over at B. They're going to rotate back, reading this one wrong, and Envy, they're going to get away with a little something here, Riv.
Oh, the trigger control to not shoot it, and then he thought it would come back at him, and that's what caught him. Unfortunate there, but a great kill coming up as the score is even. Envy has 4 ultimates ready. This is necessary. The res is there, so if they can keep 𝐤𝐽𝐻 close, that's going to help. But the way the Sentinels plays, it may be too quick to heal or res Puckett.
That's annoying. Good luck.
Oh,
𝐤𝐻𝕋𝕀 down. Sinatra with the rocket from up top. And here comes a counter rocket. 𝐤𝐻𝕋𝐻 trying to do it, but Shahzeeb shuts it down. 13-8. Sentinels are going to lock up the final NA Ignition Series event